All right, guys, let's go. 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 Let's go, guys. How did today go? How did today go? Let's go. Let's go. Come on in, guys. As you come in, tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Miss Rose, got to look at what you did today. Look at what you did. It's something that you did, boo. It don't just happen for nothing, okay? It's something that you did. All right? And the thing is, guys, listen, we got to be honest with ourselves while we're going through the process. And it's okay if you're a person that you're getting on the scale every single day. It could be something simple as, just water or something of that nature. So don't be stepping on the scale every single day, okay? Because your body does fluctuate. Different times of the day, you may weigh differently. So you want to make sure that you're weighing the same time each day. What I typically would do is that I would do it first thing in the morning. Before I eat, drink anything, I'm going to have my bowel movement in the morning. I always have a bowel movement in the morning. And then I'm going to go ahead and weigh myself before I get in the shower, okay? So just have like a routine for yourself when it comes to like when you do weigh in. All right, let's go, guys. Come on in. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. This is week 2, day 2. I'm excited. Are you? Are you excited, guys? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, guys, listen. We're focusing on the entire month of kicking 30 pounds in 30 days. Guys, you will lose 30 pounds in 30 days if you follow the process. We're doing this week by week, okay? Week by week, guys. And listen, on Thursday is when I'm going to tell you what you're going to do next week, starting off on Monday. So every Monday, we start off our new challenge, okay? But every Thursday, I'm going to give you the information. I'm going to post a video. I'm going to do all of that type of stuff, guys. So you got to make sure that you're checking for my videos. You got to be checking for me, boo, okay? You got to be checking for my videos so that way you can save them. So that way you can go back and look at them. You can go back and listen to it so that way you know exactly what you're doing, okay? But on Thursday, guys, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do for the next Monday. So next Monday, you're going to know on Thursday what you're going to be doing. This way you can go ahead and get your groceries. You can get mentally prepared because remember, guys, every week is going to get harder. So the later that you wait to get started with us, the harder you're going to be starting off with us because we're not starting over until next month. Okay? Next month, guys, we may do it again. Okay? I can't promise you, but we may do it again next month. But guys, this month, the whole month, we're focusing on losing 30 pounds in 30 days. Guys, I know for a fact you can do it. All right? So everybody that's on week 1, that completed week 1. Guys, listen, I got so many DMs. Like, we had so many people that was down 13 pounds, 14 pounds, 12 pounds, 8 pounds, 9 pounds in 1 week. Okay? Every week is going to get harder. So you should see more results as we go. Okay? So, guys, this week we're doing alternate day fasting. So one day we're doing one thing, the next day we're doing another thing. One day we're doing one thing, the next thing we're doing another day. So we're alternating each day. Every other day you're going to be doing something different. So we're not going to go over week 1 because we're on week 2, and we're looking forward. We're never going backwards. So you got to catch us while we're on here, or either you can go back and look at like my old videos and you'll see it up in there, okay? But we're on week 2, guys, so I need y'all to focus on week 2. If you're new, you're going to start with us on week 2. All right? You may be starting with us where it's a little bit harder than week 1, but it's okay. You're going to see the results, okay? And that's all that matters is that you see the results. Let's go, Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha, I seen your before and after picture, boo. You look good. You look good, okay? Yes. I was like, okay, that's Keisha. Okay. You look good, boo. I love when I can put the names with a face. So I definitely love that. All right. Is it okay to drink diet green tea during my fasting window? If it is, no. Okay, so it's only herbal tea. Only herbal tea that's unsweetened. You know what I'm saying? You can do that during your fasting window. But I don't know like what type of tea that you're talking about. If it's not some tea in a tea bag that you're making yourself, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Okay? All right? Yes, KWWK, let's go. Represent, boo. You represent it. All right? Yes. But guys, yeah, so right now, guys, we're on week 2, day 2. Week 2, day 2. So anybody that's new, anybody new up in here, if you're new, drop me a comment saying new. Where my newbies at? Because if you guys are new, you're going to start off on day 3. Week 2, day 3. Okay? And day 3, guys, is going to be easy. So you actually came in on a good time. Okay? Day 3 is going to be easy. Day 4 is going to be complicated. Day 5 is going to be easy. Day 6 is going to be complicated. Day 7 is going to be easy. Okay? So all of y'all new people, y'all ready to get started? I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what you're going to do. So guys, our whole focus up over here, and the reason why you're going to lose so much weight is because we focus on our hormones up over here. That's all you're going to hear me talk about is your hormones. I'm never going to ask you guys to count calories, okay? Now, guys, how do I know how to do all of this stuff? Because I did it with myself, okay? Not only that, I've helped tens and thousands of other people to achieve results like this, some better, okay? So, guys, we do transformations up over here. We do drastic weight loss changes up over here. So you're going to see anybody that's a part of my group, you're going to see like drastic changes, guys. And I mean like in 1 month, 30, 40 pounds, some more than 40 pounds in 1 month. Okay. This is why I'm telling you guys, y'all on the light level. I'm saying 30 pounds in 30 days. You're going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Okay. But I started out, guys, I was 285 pounds. Okay. I lost 40 pounds in my first month. And I didn't know none of the stuff that I know now. But I was determined. I was sick of being sick and tired. I was fed up and I was ready for change. So sometimes when you get to that point, that beast will come out. And it came out, okay? But then I started to research about my body, understand about my hormones and all of that type of stuff. And that's what took me for the long haul. Because, guys, if you think about it, anybody, we've all lost 20, 30 pounds before. We've all done that before. But how many of us have been able to keep it off? That's the kicker, okay? So that's why you want to understand about your hormones, because now you kind of know how to play your cards right, okay? But, guys, I lost 40 pounds in my first month, 70 pounds by month 2, 90 pounds in 6 months. Now I'm down over 100 pounds. Been able to keep it off since the pandemic. Guys, I started off during the pandemic. Before Ozempic was popular, before we start hearing about all of that stuff, I never heard of it before. If I did, I would have tried it. I had tried everything, and nothing was long-term for me. I would always lose and gain the same 20, 30 pounds over and over again. Always starting and stopping a diet. Never stuck with anything. Made so many excuses for myself. I always was saying, but I just had a baby. But my baby was 2. Okay? So I always came up with some sort of excuse to make me feel that it was okay to be in the body that I was in. And I want to tell you guys, stop doing it. Stop making yourself okay with the body that you're in if that's not the body that you desire to be in. And I'm not telling you to beat yourself up. I'm telling you to improve yourself. Okay? So guys, I didn't like this body. So I needed to make a change. And I did so. And you're going to do so as well. All right? So guys, losing 30 pounds in 30 days is not going to be easy. So I don't want you to think that this is going to be easy. But the easy part about this is that you don't have to try to figure it out. You have a person like me that have already done it, been tried and error, have helped so many other people out, and knows exactly what to do. And all you have to do is just follow it. Okay? So if you follow the process, guys, I promise you, you will lose a substantial amount of weight. I promise you. Okay? But you got to trust the process. You got to follow the process. All right? So all of my newbies that are in here, you guys are going to get started off with us tomorrow, which is Wednesday. That is week 2, day 3. Okay? Just FYI, I'm going to let you know on Thursdays what you're going to do for the following week. So by Thursday, you're going to know what you're going to do the next Monday. Okay? But FYI also, all of our challenges, our weeks start off on Mondays. Okay? So this is why this is week 2. Tomorrow will be day 3. Okay? So tomorrow, you guys are going to choose an 8-hour window of time frame that you're going to eat in. It's no right or wrong when it comes to that. You choose your own 8-hour window of time frame. It's whatever works with your schedule. What myself, guys, I did 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. That was my time frame, okay? So I would recommend, guys, that you skip breakfast time frame. The reason why I say that is because your body actually gets rid of toxins in the morning, okay? When you wake up, your body is getting rid of toxins. So that's the first thing that your body is doing. I wouldn't interrupt that. I will let it do what it do, okay? But you're going to choose your own 8-hour window of time frame. It's whatever works with you. Just keep that in mind. But whatever you choose, you got to be willing to stick with. Because, guys, it's all about consistency. Consistency is what builds results, okay? Now, guys, we do have a rule up over here. While you're over here, you got to be tapping the screen. You got to like. You got to do all of that good stuff, guys, because it drives more traffic in here. That's more people that we can actually help out. So I like engagement, guys. Social media likes to see you guys engaging with me. That lets them know that you like what I'm talking about, okay? Because this is something, guys, that it gets shunned away a lot because I'm not singing and dancing and popping and locking and all of that type of stuff, right? So I need you guys' support to help to get it out there by tapping that screen, commenting, doing, just engaging, okay? I would truly appreciate that, all right? So once again, you guys are going to eat within an 8-hour window of time frame. Guys, if you are new, we're on week 2, day 3. So day 3 is tomorrow. So now that you have your 8-hour window of time frame, tomorrow, you guys are going to eat 2 meals and you're going to have 1 protein shake within your 8-hour window of time frame. 2 meals, 1 protein shake within your 8-hour window of time frame. Those 2 meals are going to consist of 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. Now, protein are any kind of meats that you want, including seafood. Greek yogurt, we're going to do plain Greek yogurt, okay? It also includes a protein shake, okay? Protein shake must be low in sugar, 1 to 2 grams of sugar. Low in net carbs, 2 to 3 grams of net carbs. High in protein, 15 to 30 grams of protein, okay? Protein is also your mushrooms. That's protein as well, all right? So, guys, eggs are included also. 1 large egg equals 2 ounces of protein, okay? So you're going to do 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. Guys, that is a lot. That's a high number of protein, okay? So we're doing high protein, and then we're going to do low carb, okay? So then you're going to do 2 to 3 cups of low carb vegetables. Now, what is low carb vegetables? Those are things like your lettuce, kale, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, zucchini, asparagus, okra, cucumbers, peppers, onions. I always say mushrooms, right? Celery, dill pickles, carrots, squash. All of those are low carb vegetables, okay? So you're going to do 2 to 3 cups of low carb vegetables per meal. Per meal. That's a large amount of vegetables, guys, if you think about it, okay? Now, all of this, guys, is going to be pre-cooked, so you have to weigh it before you cook it. So, guys, that means that you're going to get your A food scale if you don't already have one. If you don't already have one and you want to still start off tomorrow, this is how you're going to do it. So when I say 6 to 8 ounces of protein, the palm of your hand is 3 ounces of protein. So we're going to use this until you get your food scale, okay? When I say cups, these are cups. These are cups. Okay, so we're going to use what you got to get what you want. We're going to get started off tomorrow, guys. We don't want that excuse of, well, I got to get my food scale first and I got to do this. Guys, whatever you ain't got right now to get started on, you're going to go ahead and still get started. Don't be waiting on something because that's nothing but an excuse. Okay, it's nothing but an excuse. Get started now. Okay, because by 2 days from now, guys, you'll be down 5 pounds. Okay, so get started now. All right. So once again, you're going to eat within an 8-hour window of time frame. You're going to have 2 meals, 1 protein shake within that 8-hour window of time frame. Those 2 meals are 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal. 2 to 3 cups of low-carb vegetables per meal. Add your little bit of fats per meal. Now, what are fats? Fats are olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, butter, sour cream, cheese, heavy whipping cream, chia seeds, nuts. All of these are fats, okay? So you're going to add a little bit of fats to each meal. Now, the reason that you want to add a little bit of fats to each meal is because fats are going to be a tool that's going to help you to stay fuller longer. That's going to help you feeling like you don't need a snack every hour on the hour, okay? So, guys, we're going to get our fats in. Add a little bit of fats to each meal. Now, we're not going to overdo it on the fats because guess what? Whenever your body goes to burn fats, guess what? It's going to burn those fats before it actually burns your own body fats. Okay? So you got to keep that in mind. We're using the fats as a tool, but you don't want to abuse it. Okay? All right. So it's definitely recommended, guys, if you're starting off your weight loss journey, because at the beginning you're going through cravings, you're hungry all the time, and just different things of that nature, okay? So make sure that you're adding your fats to each meal, because that's going to help you with that, all right? Outside of that, guys, when it comes to your fats, we're going to keep it at no more than 30 to 60 grams of added fats. So everything that I just mentioned with fats, those are considered added fats. Yes, you still get fats out of your steaks and your salmons and meats, right? But we're not counting those fats. I'm talking about the added fats. The added fats are the other things that I just mentioned. So no more than 30 to 60 grams of added fats within an entire day's time frame. Okay? No more than 20 to 50 grams of net carbs within an entire day's time frame. That is a sweet spot, guys, for you to lose weight. 20 to 50 grams of net carbs. Now, if you guys get you an app that's going to help you to track your foods, that's going to track that for you. It's not something that you got to try to figure out. All you got to do is plug your foods in. Okay? So 20 to 50 grams of net carbs, guys, that's that sweet spot for you guys to lose weight. Stay within that range. Now, if you're in a place to where you're insulin resistant, okay? Anybody here insulin resistant? Say me if you are. 60 to 75% of people are insulin resistant. If that is you, say me. If that is you, say me. All right? Most people are, guys. Most people are. Especially if you're overweight or obese. All right? All right? So if you're insulin resistant, one, insulin is a hormone that determines weight loss. Okay? I want y'all to understand insulin first. That is the hormone that we're primarily focusing on, guys, because you're trying to lose weight. You're trying to burn fat, right? Insulin is that hormone that determines weight loss. Alert. It's not your calories that determines weight loss. It's your hormone that's called insulin. That determines weight loss, okay? So because we know that insulin is what determines weight loss, when insulin is high, you're not going to lose weight. You're not going to burn fat. If you're insulin resistant, that means insulin levels are high. So you probably notice that it's so hard for you to lose weight. You got to do something that is super extreme for you to lose weight. You lose a little bit, you gain it back. You know, it's just so hard for you. It's almost impossible for you, right? And it's not you. It's because you're insulin resistant, okay? A lot of us just don't understand that. So if you're insulin resistant, guys, you have to fix that so that you can lose weight. And the way that I teach you guys how to eat is fixing health issues first. And this is the reason why you're losing the weight so easily, because we're focusing on the health issue, which is your high insulin. That is a health issue, okay? So when insulin is high, it causes you to become insulin resistant, okay? Now, when you're insulin resistant, guys, eventually it will cause you to become a type 2 diabetic because it makes your blood sugar levels high. So high blood sugar levels will make you become a type 2 diabetic. So you notice that, guys, you may start off being insulin resistant, but then you graduate to being a type 2 diabetic. Pre-diabetes first, then maybe a type 2 diabetic after that, right? All of that is just stemming from high insulin, okay? So what you got to focus on doing is what we're doing right now. So what I'm teaching you to do, if you're pre-diabetic, if you're type 2 diabetic, if you have high blood pressure, you know the main cause of high blood pressure is high insulin, right? A lot of other health issues that we have going on, guys. Alzheimer's, heart attacks, strokes. All of this stuff stems from high insulin. Okay, that's like one of the main common denominators with all of those issues right there is high insulin. Okay, so it's very important for us to focus on this because one, yes, guys, we're in it to lose weight, right? But you prefer your health better, right? But what if you can get both of them at the same time? We want that. So if we can kill 10 birds with one stone, we're going to do that. And that's what we do up over here, guys. We work smarter versus harder. Okay? So because we're focusing on our insulin levels, by you eating within an 8-hour window of time frame, that's helping you out. By you eating 2 meals, 1 protein shake, that's helping you out. Because the only way that you're going to lower insulin and to get healthy insulin is by eating less frequently. That means not putting food in your mouth so many times throughout the day, eating less meals, and eating low carb. So guys, you notice that I said we're going to do 2 meals, 1 protein shake. That's eating less frequently. That's eating less meals. You notice I said doing intermittent fasting. That's us to eat less frequently. And you notice I said low carb vegetables. That's helping us to eat low carb. You notice that I did not say anything about fruits, right? We're not doing that right now. The only fruits that we're doing are fruits that sound like vegetables, which is cucumbers, avocados, and tomatoes. That's the only fruits that we're doing right now. Okay? Later on, once you get control, once you start losing weight, once you got your insulin levels under control, then we'll start incorporating berries. Then we'll start incorporating watermelon. We'll start to incorporate things back in. But guys, I recommend that you guys are super strict at the beginning because a lot of things at the beginning can happen. One little thing can throw you off, which is going to throw you off for maybe a week or two. You gain a couple more pounds and you try to come back and try to do it again. We always do that, right? But not only that, guys, when you're on a good path, it can trigger you to the sugar addiction again. That's going to cause you to have the cravings again, right? So you want to do things the hard way up front so it becomes a lot easier down the road, okay? So once again, guys, tomorrow, you're going to eat within an 8-hour window of time frame. You're going to have 2 meals, 1 protein shake. Those 2 meals are 6 to 8 ounces of protein per meal, 2 to 3 cups of low-carb vegetables per meal, and per meal. Remember, no more than 30 to 60 grams of added fats in the entire day. No more than 20 to 50 grams of net carbs in the entire day. Your net carbs and your fats you want to pay attention to. If you're, and you notice to where, hey, Keisha said we're going to lose 7 to 10 pounds this week. I'm only down 2 pounds so far, right? Look at your fats. Look at your carbs, your net carbs. Lower it some more, okay? When you're insulin resistant, guys, sometimes you got to do like, some people, you're so insulin resistant to where you got to drop your carbs pretty much down to 0 or like 10 grams of net carbs, okay? So keep that in mind when you're going through your journey. Those are where you're going to make your adjustments at first, okay? All right. So guys, once again, when you're insulin resistant, your body is actually producing 5 to 7 times more than the average person when it comes to insulin, okay? So an average person just produces insulin. Your body is producing 5 to 7 times more than the average person. So if your body is producing more insulin, that's creating more fat for you. So this is why it's making it harder for you to lose weight, because your body is in the mode to where it's just storing fat, okay? We're just storing fat. But guys, I'm going to show you how to turn all of that around. It's not as hard as you think that it is. It's just that you got to know it, okay? So we're going to be focusing on eating less frequently, eating less meals, eating low carbs. We're focusing on our hormones. You don't have to worry about counting calories, guys. Just focus on your hormones and just eat the way that I'm going to tell you how to eat, okay? So then remember, guys, out of those 2 meals, 1 protein shake. You're going to save your protein shake for when you feel like you're hungry, you need a snack, you got some cravings, anything of that nature, guys. Then you're going to go ahead and drink that protein shake, okay? If you do not need the protein shake, don't drink it. It's just there for a safety net if you need it, okay? You're also going to be drinking water, teas, and coffee. No sodas, no juices, no none of that stuff, because we rather eat our carbs versus drink our carbs. Because remember, your net carbs are at 20 to 50 grams within a day. You're not going to waste it on something to drink. Absolutely not, okay? I want to eat that, all right? So once again, water, teas, and coffee. If you're going to do sugar substitutes, I recommend that you guys do a natural sugar substitute, such as stevia, monk fruit, truvia. Those are natural sugar substitutes. There's more. You can Google for more. If you guys like creamers for your coffee, I recommend that you find your creamer that is low in sugar, 1 to 2 grams, maybe 3 grams of sugar. Low in carbs, 5 grams of carbs or less. So guys, notice when I say net carbs and I say carbs, those are 2 different things. I want y'all to understand that, right? So when I say net carbs, if you're not calculating it from an app that's telling you how to do it, I want to show you how to calculate it on your own, okay? So when you look at, let's say I'm looking at this protein shake right here. Right here, guys, it's going to say total carbohydrates. It says 5 grams, okay? So that's the total carbohydrates. Remember I said low carbs, 5 grams or less, right? But we're looking at net carbs when it comes to your protein shake. So it says total grams of carbs, 5 grams. And then right up underneath there, guys, it says dietary fiber, 3 grams. So in order for you to find out your net carbs, you're going to take your carbs, carbohydrates, you're going to subtract fiber, and that's going to equal your net carbs. So this example, 5 grams of carbs, right? 3 grams of dietary fiber. So what that means, 2 grams of net carbs for this particular drink right here. That's all you got to do. That's how you calculate it. Carbs subtract fiber equals net carbs. Okay? We always operate in net carbs if there's fiber there. Okay? All right? If no fiber is there, then you're going off the carbohydrates. All right? All right? So that's that, guys. So that way I want you guys to kind of understand that. All right? So, guys, you're going to have your water, your teas, your coffee, sugar substitutes, and creamers. You can only have during your 8-hour eating window. Outside of your 8-hour eating window, guys, that is your fasting window. That is the time frame to where your body, you're not going to put anything in your body that's going to spike insulin. Okay? So that means, guys, you want to stay right in this little realm right here. We're going to only have water, unsweetened tea, black coffee, apple cider vinegar, lemons, and no more than a teaspoon of cinnamon. That's all you're going to have during your fasting window. So let me repeat that again. That is water, unsweetened tea, black coffee, apple cider vinegar, lemons, and no more than a teaspoon of cinnamon. If you guys keep it right there, you're not going to break fast if you have just those things right there. The reason why you don't want to break fast is because, guys, that's when your body's going to be burning your own stored body fat. Your body is going to be burning fat, okay? We want our bodies to burn fat, all right, guys? Your body actually burns fat in its sleep. So while you're sleeping, you're fasting, okay? But we want to extend it. So when you wake up, we extend it. Because remember, if you're eating within an 8-hour window time frame, that means you're fasting for 16 hours throughout the day. By doing that, guys, it's so many health benefits with that. So not only is your body burning your own stored body fat, but your body is boosting up your growth hormones. Guys, if you do not know what your growth hormone is, say me. If you do not know what growth hormones is, say me. This is important, guys. This is a hormone. You must know about this hormone. Because guess what? You're on your journey. You're on your weight loss journey. And guess what growth hormones affect? It affects how young you look. It affects how old you look. It affects the looseness of your skin. So if you saggy skin will cause if you don't understand about your growth hormones. And you're on your weight loss journey, guys. So you got to understand these types of things. So your growth hormones, that is your anti-aging hormone. That is your fat burning hormone. Okay? Growth hormones, guys, that is a hormone that we want to increase. We want it to go up. Because as you get older, your growth hormones are going to automatically decrease. And when growth hormones decrease, guess what happens? One, it's going to cause you to look older. Okay? So you start to age older. Remember, it's an anti-aging hormone, fat burning hormone. So when it's low, your body's not going to be able to burn fat, right? So that's going to stop you from trying to lose weight because you're trying to lose weight. It's going to make it harder for you to lose weight, right? So when it's low, your body's not going to be burning fat like that, okay? When it's low, also what's going to happen is memory loss, Alzheimer's. Guys, that happens when your growth hormones decrease. It decreases with age. And just think about like an older person. What are the things that you associate with the older person? They have memory loss. They have Alzheimer's. Their skin starts to sag, right? They start to look older, right? And the guys, one of the main reasons is because their growth hormones decrease. It decreases with age. But you got to be intentional about knowing how to boost it up because now you know about your growth hormones and you know what it does to you. Now, guys, growth hormones, when it decreases, it also causes your skin to become loose and saggy. Why? Because when growth hormones decrease, guys, collagen decreases, okay? If you do not know what collagen is what makes up the elasticity of your skin. It's made up of collagen. Collagen is protein within your body, okay? It's called collagen. So when growth hormones decrease, collagen will decrease. So whenever collagen decreases, because it makes up the elasticity of your skin, think about it. If it's collagen is high because you're young, you're strong, you know what I'm saying? So collagen gonna be high. Your body is producing it, a lot of it. So it keeps your skin tight. You got that snap back, your body bounce back, right? Because collagen levels are high. But as you get older, remember, it starts to decrease. It decreases with age. So when collagen goes low, guess what? Now you got loose skin, saggy skin, wrinkly skin, just like an older person, right? You notice that, okay? So that's what fasting is going to help you to do, guys. Fasting is the number one way that's going to help you to boost up your growth hormones. So that's something that we're fixing just by doing something that's going to help us to lose weight. So remember, it's helping you to lower your insulin levels. That's going to help you to reverse health issues that you got going on, right? It's going to help to reverse type 2 diabetes, helps you to reverse pre-diabetes. Like, listen, you don't have to live with this stuff. All you got to do is reverse it. That's what caused it. High insulin is what caused it. So let's just kind of back into it. Okay, so it's going to help you to lower your insulin levels just by doing intermittent fasting. Helps your body to get into fat burning mode easily. Just by doing intermittent fasting, it helps your body to boost up your growth hormones just by doing intermittent fasting. Okay, now the reason that it's boosting up your growth hormones is because when you're eating within an 8-hour window time frame, you're fasting for 16 hours throughout the day, right? So if I'm fasting for 16 hours throughout the day, for the people that do not know this, your growth hormone starts to increase after 13 hours of fasting. So growth hormones will increase after 13 hours of fasting. So if I'm fasting, if I'm eating within an 8-hour window time frame and I'm fasting for 16 hours throughout the day, my growth hormones are going to increase after 13 hours. but I'm 3 hours extra strong up in there. So that means every single day I'm focusing on tightening up my skin because I'm focusing on boosting up my growth hormones, which is going to increase the amount of collagen that's within my body. Okay? Remember, guys, collagen is what makes up the elasticity of your skin. It's made of elastin and collagen. Both of those things are made up of protein. Okay? So we gotta be intentional about boosting it up. So I'm gonna boost it up by doing my intermittent fasting, but guess what? I'm also gonna take me a collagen supplement. I take a collagen supplement every single day. But when you're fasting, when you're doing intermittent fasting, this has to be during your eating window because it will break fast. Remember, I already told you the things in your fasting window that you can have that's not going to allow you to break fast, right? This wasn't one of those things. So this has to be taken during your eating window. And guys, you want to take it one a day. You want to do a serving of it every single day. Every day. Because guys, this is the reason why, one of the reasons why I was able to go from this. I was 285 pounds. I've lost over 100 pounds naturally. I was not in the gym killing myself, guys. When I lost 90 pounds in 6 months, all I did was cardio. I work out more now than I did back then when I lost all of that weight. Now I want to do it, right? I want to do it. I want to, get better. I'm still working on myself, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm still working on myself, okay? But guys, I did intermittent fasting from day one, which helped to boost. So that helped the elasticity of my skin while I was losing weight. I was losing it rapidly. I lost 40 pounds in 1 month, 70 pounds by month 2. So I was losing it rapidly. But I was intermittent fasting, guys. I would do some days to where I only ate 1 meal a day. So that means I was fasting for 24 hours within that day. 23 hours within that day. 22, 23 hours within that day. So that means growth hormones was way up. Okay? So you can kind of play around with it. Starting off, guys, I did what I'm telling you guys to do. I ate within an 8-hour window of time frame. Then sometimes I would play it around and I would shorten that 8-hour window to 6 hours. Then I would shorten it sometimes into 4 hours. Okay, so you want to play around with that window, guys, because the more you fast, the more benefits that you're bringing to your body. Okay? All right, and we can kind of get deeper into that, but I'm not going to do that right now. But guys, collagen, make sure that you guys get collagen. Guys, this is my own brand of collagen. Listen, I'm going to show you guys the difference of any product that I sell, guys, is products that I use on my journey. And what I did was I looked at what I felt it could be better about that product, and I made it better in my own products, okay? So one, look at collagen. This is the collagen, guys, that most of us use. And you're going to notice that my collagen is a lot bigger. You get more collagen in a pack. But not only that, we do ours in a box. So it's very convenient for you to take to work, to leave in your car. You can have them everywhere, guys, and there is no mess to it, okay? So I like that. But we're giving you a box that has 30 in there. So that's going to cover you for a whole month. A lot of companies, guys, they like to give you maybe 26, 27 in a box. Because they know that's not holding you for a whole month. You're going to have to buy another one before the month is up. We don't play those games with you, okay? So we're giving you guys 30 packs in a box, and they're bigger, okay? So you're getting more collagen for your money. And right now, guys, we're doing a huge sale. So if you go over to my website, go to kickweightwithkeisha.com. We're doing up to a 75% discount. No discount code needed, guys. Click where it says detox, and you're going to see the collagen right there as well, okay? So, guys, we take collagen every single day. And remember, make sure that you're taking it during your eating window because it will break fast, all right? We get our collagen in, guys, and we're boosting up our growth hormones because we want to protect the elasticity of our skin, all right? Guys, also, while you're on your weight loss journey, remember, you want to make sure that you guys are focusing on your cortisol levels as well. If you're not familiar with cortisol, guys, cortisol is a stress hormone, okay? Guys, when you're stressed out, it causes your body to block fat burning. Your body will not lose weight when you're stressed out. Your body will not lose weight if you're not getting the proper amount of sleep at night. You should be getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep in every day. Your body will hold on to fat if those two things are being affected. Because what's happening is that your cortisol levels are going to increase. When cortisol levels are high, it's going to make you have a big stomach. So it packs on the midsection right here, guys. When you're not getting enough sleep, when you're stressed out, it's going to make your stomach big. Okay? It's going to make your body to where you're not going to lose weight. But guess what, guys? It also affects the elasticity of your skin as well. Let's talk about it, right? Because I know a lot of us, guys, we're afraid of losing weight rapidly because you think that you're going to have a lot of loose skin if you lose weight rapidly. But I'm here to show you guys that that's not the truth if you understand what to focus on. And you just have to lose weight the right way, the proper way, by focusing on your hormones, okay? So once again, if your cortisol levels are high, remember I just said that it can cause you to have loose skin. Let me tell you why. So cortisol is a stress hormone, as we all know, right? When cortisol levels are high, it's going to break down protein within your body. Remember, I just told you that collagen is made up of protein, right? Collagen affects the elasticity of your skin, right? So if your cortisol levels are high, it is breaking down protein within your body. That means it's going to break down collagen within your body. So it's going to cause your body to start depleting the amount of collagen that you already have in there. But guess what? It's going to cause your body not to produce the amount of collagen that your body needs. As you get older, guys, your body stops producing the amount of collagen that you need because you're getting older, right? So that's why we're producing it. We're producing it by fasting. We're producing it by taking collagen supplements. So you got to replenish your body back with the collagen, guys, in several different ways that we can do that. And I just gave you 2 ways that you can actually do that. Fast and taking your collagen supplement. Now, the third thing that you can do is getting sleep, getting the proper amount of sleep, minimizing your stress. That's another thing that you can do that can help that also. Not only that, guys, you can also get in vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is another way to boost up your growth hormones. Remember, when you boost up growth hormones, that boosts up collagen. Okay? So you got to understand all of these things, guys. So I hope that you guys are taking notes. But listen, I'm always on here, guys, so make sure that you are following me. Click that button, follow. Turn those notifications on so you can catch me when I go live, guys. And listen, I promise you that I can show you how to lose a ton of weight. But not only that, guys, I'm going to show you how to protect the elasticity of your skin. I'm going to show you how to get your health back. Because the main thing is that I want you to get healthy, okay? And guess what? I'm going to show you how to get rid of your stomach. Anybody got a belly that they're trying to get rid of? Say me. Who got a belly that they're trying to get rid of? Say me. I did, right? Who got a belly that they're trying to get rid of, guys? Listen, and guys, when I'm doing these weekly challenges with you guys, it's helping you with all of this stuff, but I just want to break it down to you so you understand why we do the things that we do, why we do it the way that we do it, okay? Everything is for a purpose. I'm just not just coming up with a challenge just saying, hey, do this. No, everything is strategic, okay? So it's going to help you to solve all of those problems right there, but I want you to understand why it's helping you, okay? So if you have a big stomach, guess what? That is a sign of high insulin. A big stomach is a sign of high insulin. Insulin levels, when they're high, it creates fat. High insulin creates fat. Fat is stored within your liver. Once you have so much fat in your liver, it spills out of your liver into your abdominal, and it causes you to have a gut like this. So high insulin, guys, is going to cause you to have a big stomach. Okay? If you have a big stomach, guys, that tells you your health. This area, guys, it tells you your health. Are you healthy or not? If your stomach is out here, you're not healthy. Your waistline will tell you, okay? So you want to focus on getting this down because if you have a big stomach, you're more prone to have diabetes and heart disease. It just is what it is, guys. But also it's a thing called a fatty liver, right? If you have a fatty liver, guys, your doctor will tell you if you have a fatty liver, if you've been checked for it or whatever. But a fatty liver, one, is going to stop you from losing weight. But it also causes health issues, guys, because your liver is your fat burning organ. So if you got a lot of fat that's in your liver, your body is not able to burn the fat. It's holding on to the fat. Okay? You notice how they always talk about doing a liver detox and things like that, right? You don't want to hold on to the fat. We want to release it. All right? But also, guys, high cortisol level causes fat in the belly area also. So you want to minimize your stress. You want to make sure that you're getting the proper amount of sleep. The quickest way to lower your cortisol levels is to get up and go for a walk. And it can be just a 10, 15-minute walk. It doesn't have to be a brisk walk, guys. But walking is the quickest way that you can actually lower your cortisol levels. So you want to focus on doing all of the above, okay? Now, I'm actually going to give you guys some foods that help to burn belly fat, okay? Y'all ready? Let me know when you guys are ready because I want you guys to write it down. I'm going to give you some foods that helps you to burn belly fat. Now, I know you're like, well, Keisha, you can't target a certain area, right? But there's certain things that's causing it. So all I'm doing is I'm just backing into it. Guys, listen, if you know the cause of something and you want to reverse it, all you got to do is just reverse it, back into it, right? So what causes belly fat? High insulin. We already talked about it. High insulin causes belly fat. So I'm going to tell you some foods that help to lower insulin, okay? What else causes belly fat? High cortisol levels. High cortisol causes belly fat, so I'm going to show you foods that helps to lower your cortisol levels. What else causes it? A fatty liver. We just talked about a fatty liver, right? So I'm going to show you foods that's going to help with a fatty liver. So it's three things right there, guys, that's causing you to have a big stomach. So let's get the foods that's causing that can help to actually lower those things for you. Okay. So the number one food, guys, is going to be eggs. Eggs is the highest quality of protein. But it's going to hit all of those marks right there. All three of those marks, eggs is great for all three of those things. And yes, we eat the yolk. Why do we eat the yolk? Because the yolk is where all of the nutrients are at, guys. The white part, that's the junk. It's nothing. And I know that they teach you to eat the egg whites, but guys, the yolk is where all of the nutrients are at. That is where the vitamin D3 is at. And remember, vitamin D3 is a way that's going to help you to boost up your growth hormones. It's in the yolk. Okay? So yes, I'm going to eat the yolk. All right? So eggs, guys, is one food that's going to help you to burn belly fat. Salmon. Salmon is high in omega-3, guys. That's going to help your body to burn belly fat because of all of the three things that's on the checklist. Remember, it has to help with high insulin. It has to help with high cortisol. It has to help with the fatty liver. All of the foods that I'm giving you is targeting those three things right there. Okay? So you have your eggs. You have salmon. You have asparagus. You have avocados. You have ground beef. So beef. Okay? You have broccoli, you have Brussels sprouts, and you have spinach. Okay? Okay? You deal with bloat and inflammation, say me. Bloat and inflammation, say me.